G'day guys and welcome back to round 3 of the 2025 Eruption. We are in Mount Gambier at the Crater Lakes Disc Golf Course. Just want to say a huge thank you to Gatekeeper Media for sharing this amazing coverage created by Australia's own Parked Media. My name is Paddy Robinson. I'm here with Timmy Bowen. Together we are the Tee Off Podcast, an Aussie podcast about disc golf.
And we get to watch you play again, mate. You've made lead card for a second consecutive round, so well done.
Yeah, sometimes it pays to be old, mate. Just snuck on there.
We're near Blake and Lukey that are 14 down, tied at the top though, and Mikey Hare jumping up from chase card.
First official lead card showing from him. So
if we have a look at the extended leaderboard, we've got Leo Dykes, Dave Perry making a charge, Dan Frost, Chris Hill, and Robert Reeves, and then myself, mate, just sneaking onto the top 10.
Love it. All right, straight up hole 1. It's a par 4, 199 metre. Little cheeky backhand off the tee here with Amando to navigate. A little bit of OB on either side of the fairway. Find that nice landing zone and then a forehand approach to this basket. Usually a bit of headwind here. Timmy.
Fairly good day though, this one. Like the wind was not ripping like it normally is in the crater.
Next up we have our NPO lead card on a score of 14 under, representing Discraft, Heiserflight, Flying Fox, Blake Houston.
TD Michelle Schultz as well. Absolute legend. I think, what year did she win TD of the year, mate? Was it last year?
I think it was.
Yeah. Well
for this very event.
She'll probably go back to back too.
I would have thought. Now, Blake's had this tee shot fairly under control. I remember last Eruption, he actually opened with like a triple on this hole, going OB long, but he's dialed up the hyzer.
Yeah.
Hitting those leaves that quite a few people have hit. He's going to be in birdie position. Got enough distance off the box with that shot. Who are you waving to, Bayne? There's no one in front.
Just the camera, mate. He's got an earbud in. I wonder what Bayne's listening to.
It's a little high, but good angle. Is it going to get past the very last tree? It is, yes. Massively out into the open.
Next up,
that's an ideal spot.
Under, representing Volterra discs and bird bags, Mikey Hare.
Now, we haven't seen a Mikey Hare to this point in the tourney, but can shred this bloke.
Yeah, he's got a good backhand, forehand, and a nice putt when he wants to.
I think he was the lone birdie on hole 2 in round 2. So, shout out to Mikey Hare. That's certainly a good hole to get.
Lead card on a score of 2 under, representing Latitude 64, Flying Disc Store, and the Tee Off, Paddy Robinson.
Look at that, just giving the tee off another shout out. Thanks, Michelle.
Crowd goes wild. I think I can't remember if my wife and kids are maybe off to the left, but didn't even get a shout out from them, so nice.
And look at you piffing, let me guess, Warhorse?
Yeah, mate.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that orange disc very well.
Thank you. And this is just about the best conditions I think I've ever played at the crater. The wind is down, the sun is out, and she warmed him.
What a beautiful day. I think we had a koala on the tee box on this very day from memory.
Yeah.
He started on hole 1, crossed the road to hole 18, and he picked a fight with another koala.
Oh, just teasing the OB line there from Blake. He's sitting about mid-circle 2 with a look for the bird.
Have you ever heard 2 koalas having a fight, Paddy? That is a unique sound. That is a unique
for one
sound.
second, I'm really glad you said fight. Oh, wow.
Now, I'm going to segue over to Mikey Hare with an elite forehand. We're going to see a lot of it in this round. And, Paddy, your forehand's not too shabby either, I must say.
Oh, mate. Bit of a bullseye hit. Happy with that.
So you went another Warhorse, right?
Yep.
What's the difference between the orange one and the white one?
One's a prototype, bit older. Orange one's a bit more overstable.
Okay, so just first shot nerves, go with the beefy boy.
Yeah. Oy, very nice from Bayne.
It's got it all having looks for birdie here.
Well, Blakey's just sitting
outside
down a bit. Yeah, I think he's maybe about 14 metres. I'd say 13, 14 metres.
Did get pretty close to that OB line. Those bollards right behind his back foot are the OB line. So happy to stay in bounds with a clean look.
Oy.
And dead centre, fist up early.
Oy.
He's pretty good at the old Barsby hyzer. puts it up high, lets it swing in late.
Yeah, super solid putt.
Oh,
Oi.
great putt. Good catch.
Super
Strong
solid.
side. It's got a nice flat putt, Mikey Hare.
Yeah. Always a little bit nervy that first one.
You don't like to think about it too much. Just get it in quick.
Within 3 meters, you don't really have to think about it too much.
And the lead card has come to play. 4 birdies to start.
There we go.
Paddy, I don't know about your shaking technique, mate. That looked a little R-rated if I'm being sure.
It's been refined over about 30 years.
Alrighty, hole 2, 252 metre par 4, an absolute beast of a hole. Teeing off from elevation, you're hanging out a backhand OB, or you're throwing something like nose down, hyzer flip up on the inside of that OB line the whole way. Need to get a lot of distance off the box, Paddy, because the approach shot is extremely difficult on this hole.
Yeah, it's probably one of the very few proper like elite level par 4s.
Yeah,
in
I'd agree.
Australia. This looks great from Blake.
Blake's got just gargantuan distance, and he doesn't even worry about the tree that basically catches everybody who's pushing the limits of their drive. He just goes straight over the top of it.
Yeah, he's way down
All
there.
hyzer. I think Bayne's been taking the nose down sort of hyzer flip up route just to take OB out of play. Needs some more flip. Don't know if that's going to go as far as he needs to even think about a birdie, but that's a great drive nonetheless.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of Mikey Hare distance, because I know he can crush when he wants to.
Absolutely, you can. And he throws this, I think it's a Heimberg Destroyer a lot. That is very inside.
Yeah, it's a bit early.
He got pretty close to the tree right in front of his face too, but... Have you ever hit that tree, Paddy?
Yeah, but it's not been for a while. I used to take a backhand flex line straight at that tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
That is gutsy.
It's gotten a bit bigger, that tree, over the last couple of years.
I saw somebody split the 2 horizontal branches, which is fortuitous to say the least. This is a nice looking shot out into the open and right behind a tree. Well played.
Yeah, yeah. Just how I envisioned it.
So Mikey first to act. The backhand, I don't know if he's got the distance from here to get there. What would you say this is playing at? It's about 140?
Oh, at least. I'd actually probably say it's probably about 150.
Yeah, I'd agree. And the problem is if you go for it all and then come up early, you basically fade into a massive guardian tree, a real bushy one that stops you from having any airspace. We just panned past it there.
Yeah, so Mikey's pretty pinched there. He's really only looking at like a tomahawk or something to pitch over.
Bayne's just going for placement here. The forehand is just playing for par, which is very smart.
Yeah, honestly, par on this is strokes on people. Bayne's given a
Stuck in the tree.
magpie nest a little bit of a scare.
What about you, mate? Are you in birdie contention here?
Look, not after that.
A little low. Is it going to push forward?
Just come out early.
Oh, that's a horrible spot to be, Paddy. Can you go under the tree? Like they have, the groundskeeper's been out there and canopied a lot of these trees.
Yeah, it's
Enough for you to get under it there?
Still a bit too low, too thick, because you're basically throwing straight at an uphill.
We're not going to see forehand roller, are we, from that spot?
Forehand roller straight onto a mound like that is probably a little bit too risky for myself.
Blake's just gone Raptor. He was that far off the tee.
Yeah.
Playing it safe.
And he's still, he's outside circle. Even though there's no wind, it's like he's got a decision to make there, Tim.
You can't run that part safely. You have to make sure that you hit chains, and if you hit tray, there's a very good chance you're rolling all the way back down the hill and having a C2 comebacker.
It's a very touchy approach shot from Luke.
Oh, flashing chains.
Ooh.
He's crested the island, though, and inbounds, but that's going to be a tester for par, for sure.
Yeah. Mikey's trying to eye off all of his options here.
Yeah, what was he looking at there? I don't know if there's a spike hyzer line on this hole, is there?
There's really not much.
Yeah, he's going maybe grenade?
I think it's a spike.
Okay. Needs this to get down so quickly. That's going to go too far left for my eye.
Now, Timmy, can attest.
Okay.
That hit the smallest gap you have ever seen.
Oh, really?
Through. It was amazing.
Now,
Very
Paddy,
fortuitous.
I know you quite well, mate. You're not this stretchy. How much are we feeling this in the lowers right now?
Not too bad, Tim.
Oh, okay.
More feeling it in the head after that.
I mean, that's a tricky shot. You've given
Yeah.
yourself a look, but it's got some nerve checks here with these par putts. Bayne first up at about 14 or so metres. Sort of a lofty bid and unfortunately airballing.
This, mate.
There you go. He was actually putting from probably the safer side to putt at from him as well because it's a bit flatter past the basket from that side. But unfortunately, you're out again, Bayne.
Yeah, wasn't. It's frustrating that not even a bad putt at all. Like,
I mean, it's frustrating when you don't give it the full commitment and you get punished. That was unfortunate. Taking his medicine, he'll be in for the double, unfortunately. Blake doesn't want to run the birdie. He's just seen his closest competitor give him a couple of shots. So he says, thank you very much. I'll just take the par. Yeah. And look at you, mate. Just outside circle?
I think it's from about 9 metres.
Okay.
So with that little uphill, it's probably playing about 10.
Oh, not a bad bid. Are we rolling?
Oh, of course we're rolling.
Oh, of course we're rolling. Hey, that's not too bad. That coiled up very nicely.
Still
what do you know? You're putting again.
About 9 metres again.
Oh, get in, please. It's sat. So a couple of doubles. We've got Mikey to save it here. Left side. And whole tooth showing its teeth. Oh, that wasn't the best double bogey putt I've ever seen out of Bayne's hands either.
Yeah, frustrating, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Not a nice way to follow up a an opening bird, but that's all right.
Hole 2 and hole 5. If you can get pars on those holes, but quite often you're getting strokes on folks.
Next up, hole 3, par 4, 157 metres, straight uphill here. This is about the landing zone you want to try and get to, and then you've got a nice, sharp shot around the corner. Not the longest hole, but the elevation makes it play a little bit longer than what that is saying.
I'd like to see Blakey go as hard as he possibly can here. I've seen him get all the way up the hill, and he's just done exactly the same he did in round 1. Just too much hyzer, not enough flip.
I mean, there is OB on the right-hand side. Maybe a little bit nervous about that. But we've played with so much wind in the last few days.
Tombstone check. Oh.
Thought
he was going to hit it. Sorry, I got excited there, Paddy.
Yeah, the wind's just been... It's thrown a lot of their game plan out, what you've been practicing. So
it's just funny how we could have absolutely no wind for the first hole, and you come out to hole 3, and all of a sudden it looks like a different day.
Yeah.
All these boys, very inside. Surely you're going to make the correction.
Well, normally when you throw this, you throw it thinking that there's headwind here. So that's why they've thrown so stable.
You've gone a Grace by the looks of things?
This is a Rive, actually.
Oh, you went stable as well.
Yeah.
Got that out nice and flat, though.
It's got a bit of early turn to it, so...
That's definitely the best of the bunch. So what's Mikey looking at here? He's going to have to go really wide with something really overstable, just finding a good position for the par. And he's done that well. He's going to have about a 30, 40 metre approach shot for
it's a little tricky to get any sort of better than that with a... You've got to play something very, very overstable.
I don't mind the forehand roller, forehand turnover. Bayne looks like he gave that forehand roller absolutely no thought, and he almost nailed it. Just needed to get over to the left at the very end. But that'll be no harm. There's no OB there. He should be able to easily get the par.
Just a little bit too much stability in that disc from the looks. And Blake is lining up with a similar thing. I think this is a putting approach. Is a zone or something, Tim, do you think?
Oh, I think so. The zone would be a good choice. Oh, and he's split the gap on the very corner there, and look at how well that's panned out for him. Into the bullseye from on top of the hill there. Very nicely done.
Yeah, we couldn't see it finish. I loved mine out of the hand.
Oh, and you've hit middle stump, mate. Well played.
Yeah. That's right, them's the breaks. So maybe a little bit of a half bid, but more of just a layup from Mikey there.
You take those putts.
I'm semi-wanting this, Tim, I'll be honest.
Oh, not a bad bid from range.
Yeah.
Were you in C2, just inside?
Maybe just inside C2. It was a pretty long bid. Yeah.
Bayne's trying to get behind his lie. It's looking a bit more difficult than we first thought.
Some natural OB there, that's for
it.
sure.
Yeah. Hanging out to the left looks like a better choice, Bayne.
Yeah.
Well played.
That looks like a lot of fun. Here we have the wild Bayne. A curious creature. And now it changed. Yeah.
This is where the 30-second rule needs to be just chucked out the window because, like, he's clearly trying to find a way to physically get behind his mini marker in a legal stance. And you need more than 30 seconds when when your disc is in a bundle of sticks, mate.
Yeah. I mean, Bayne's not... I wouldn't call Bayne like a super slow player anyway, so I usually use a bit of common sense, say, oh, well, if he takes a little bit longer here, he'll make up for it anywhere else, so, or most other places.
So you're meant to go into your lie the path of least resistance, right? So can you not just go full... Oh, my God, he almost made it.
Really makes it,
What a putt. Can you just go full big bad wolf and blow all those sticks out of the way? Like...
I don't think you're not allowed to move dead and unattached in front of you now, aren't you?
As long as part of it's behind your lie, you're allowed to. In front, no.
Yeah.
And I think in general, you're meant to get to your lie the path of least resistance, so you're disturbing less of the environment. But who knows? I'm not a rule aficionado.
And Blake takes another one.
Alrighty, hole 4, 153 metre par 4. This was actually playing as the easiest hole in round 3. You want to pipe a forehand down the line that this drone is flying right now, or there is a sneaky backhand line out to the right that I still don't fully believe in, to be honest, Paddy. There's just too many trees for my liking, but somehow people navigate them very nicely. Just left of that Mando sign, right of the row of trees. As long as you get past the first couple, it seems to be plain sailing. And that's exactly what Blake's done here, all the way out to the opening. It's going to have nothing but a 60, 70 metre backhand approach shot from that spot.
I reckon if this hole was anywhere else other than hole 4, like maybe if it was a bit more on the back 9 or something.
Oh, roll, baby, roll. Sorry, Paddy.
Oh, yeah, look at that. You might see a few people go for the actual eagle, like going down the middle there. But, yeah. You just want to... All you want to do is get out. This is really solid from Bayne.
That's perfect. As long as you don't go left, even if you hit a tree like Mikey did, very good chance your disc rolls down to the sort of the backside of the hill past all the trees, so you still have a chance to get the birdie, even with that early tree hit. You're taking the backhand route, Paddy, and yoinked it just inside of the Mando. And no punishment. That was a fair yoink out of your hands, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Good result, though.
It's funny, like the previous 2 rounds, I hit the trees early, hit the line perfect and hit trees, and then shank and you get out. So
it's funny.
Explain
like
that to me, Tim.
Oh, Mikey, just maybe the hill, just pointing him 2 nose down for that particular shot. Now, what's this yellow job you got in your hand here? I haven't seen this one.
This is a verdict, Chris Clemens verdict.
Ooh.
And it's a lot more overstable than that normally.
That's okay. You're at the edge of the circle.
Can't explain that one for you, Tim. Sorry.
Maybe a little Lanny out of the hand. Not too sure.
This would just be I'm assuming a zone or something from Blake.
Yeah, Zone or Luna. He is a Discraft Underground player. I'd imagine from the flight of that, it's that might be a lunar actually.
Really?
Mhm.
A luna's that?
They're pretty stable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And he highs it nicely.
Is there any other like over? Oh, geez, that's very
Snuck
lucky.
around the back. That is actually quite fortuitous
Yeah, I think
from Lukey Bayne.
that would have been out of bounds without that tree kick. I think
Oh, you
he
reckon?
knows it too. Yeah,
Going long. Okay.
100%. And that's overstable enough to check up nicely.
Yeah, nicely done. What were you asking beforehand?
Yeah, are there like, is there a different like overstable?
Ooh, Paddy.
Terrible out of the hand.
Not quite enough. Yeah, not enough spin there, mate.
Like overstable discraft, like putting approach.
I mean, the zone is the one. They've got the
That's
Zone
name.
OS now.
Yeah.
I think they've even got a Zone SS.
What's SS?
Super straight.
Okay.
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's accurate, but that's always what I thought it was. Blakey nicely done for the bird. Luke, after that nice little break, he's not looking extremely confident on the putt early in round 3, but nevertheless, he's getting them in, which is a good sign. As we see you clean up your par, as does Mikey, and we're on to hole 5, Paddy, which is a tough one.
Par 4, 212 meters. So you can play this line the way the drone is flying. There's kind of 3 avenues to get you to this landing zone. You just don't want to push it too long out of bounds. Then you've got to play over this river of OB. Typically, you'll see big forehand, confident forehand players play down this line and finish to this basket nesting on the hill. But there's lots of trouble that you can get into on this hole, Tim.
Blake's changed route. He's going the wide backhand hyzer.
Yeah, and this is too early, too overstable. He's very pinched.
That's an awful spot. What do you do in that particular spot? The choice is
you lay up.
jump putt to the landing zone, or you try and get across the road.
Yeah. I think Bayne's been liking this like little flex line. Yeah, there you go. This is very overstable.
Maybe too far. It's got to get stabled up nicely. I think if it panned out the way he was intending, it may have gotten to the road, to be honest. So, yeah, neither of those two boys have found the ideal landing zone. Which gap's Mikey eyeing off?
I think again he plays the lefty gap. Yeah.
Good turn. That's going to get down in time. Yeah. Oh, this is looking great.
This is absolutely idyllic. I mean, he's got a couple of trees there to contend with, but he's
close enough to the gap.
It's a great spot.
Yeah, absolutely. Close enough to the gap that it's pretty comfortable.
Now, I'm throwing a
nose
very
up.
overstable disc here, Tim.
Yep.
And it's okay.
Not too bad. Yep.
It's okay.
Needed to drive that down a bit more nose down, I think. It would have been absolutely perfect. So, Blake, it does look like he is going across the road. He's going to attempt to throw this up in the air. There is a Mando, so we can't really hang it out as wide as he'd like.
Yeah.
The angle looks good.
Yeah, it's got enough stability. It's short, but he's over. So
yeah.
It's great.
You really have to get over the road for like a decent chance at par.
Yeah.
Trying to get up and down from this side of the road is tricky. And Bayne, I don't know if he can cross the road here. Looks like all he can really do is just a little putter pitch out and try and pick the perfect spot to approach from. And he's done that pretty nicely.
So he's probably looking at about 100 to the basket, maybe 110 to the basket.
I'd probably say, 110, 115 meters. And it's like a blind approach because the basket's on that down slope at the back. Very tricky. You're looking a little encumbered by the tree there. I like the line though, and good turn. This is a good shot, Paddy. One of your better ones.
Just a little bit low out of the hand. Otherwise, I would have got that full flight. But yeah. It was over.
So Bayne needs this. He's given Blake a 3-shot buffer to this point, and that's not going to do it, I don't think. Has it gone long into the OB? It has.
Yeah. Now, Tim.
Yeah, mate.
That is sitting on...
Is that on the string?
The string.
No way.
Yeah.
You can just see, I just noticed the OB string amongst the long grass there. So it's going to be a card call.
He's in.
Part of his
I'm
disc.
pretty sure.
Yep. Straddling the string. He wouldn't know that too. He would assume that was definitely OB from his vantage point. Very nicely caught on camera by the catch cam operator. Must be Ash, I would have thought.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Blake he's left himself with a little bit of work to do there. Probably sitting about 9 metre downhill for his par, but he's been putting well so far. Should be in his wheelhouse. It's a very touchy approach shot here, but
He's hit the tree.
And it's rolled.
And that's OB.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That tree can be an absolute saviour, or quite often it can get your disc up on edge and see you later.
Yeah.
It is a little bit of a backboard though.
Yeah, I'm very, very conscious of that roll away that can happen here, Timmy.
Trying to get it to stable out, land flat.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Maybe a little short.
Bit shorter than I wanted, but it's there.
I like the idea though. That was definitely the play.
Yeah, that's bad. Sitting up. Yeah.
So yeah, it's an easy decision. It's sitting on it. Like, very, very, very fortunate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He was basically like 3 metres high going into that roughage.
Yeah.
But that's disc golf, Paddy. Sometimes you're on the good side of the brakes. Sometimes you're on the bad side of the brakes.
You cannot tell me that luck doesn't play a factor in this.
Anytime the string's in play, Paddy,
Yeah.
there's always tough luck and good luck stories. If you ever want to hear some tough luck stories, feel free to come around to my place.
Well, we have a podcast.
So he's got the look for the... This would be for par, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's a pretty...
Oh, he's given it a good bid. Just into the bend. Mikey, unfortunately, he's got the comebacker for bogey, and I don't think he's got any line at the basket here.
Yeah. This is such a punishing out of bounds line as well, because basically you've got no chance of that. Those branches are way too low.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a save from there.
Oh, what a putt from Blake. He's looking on.
Yeah.
Danger
Great
signs
save.
for the rest of the division early. And you're going to follow suit, right, Paddy? Right, Paddy? Oh, no.
Yeah.
It was that Anakin Skywalker meme. I was like, right, Paddy?
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Well, it definitely was right. Yeah.
It was certainly right. Mikey, unfortunately, found a double after a fairly good tee shot. Bayne in for the bogey, yourself in for the bogey, and Blake's just keeping the card clean. 4-shot lead. Going on to hole 6, which is a shorty, 72 metres, par 3. You can really take a nice spiky forehand if you've got the power at this basket. Or if you're feeling touchy, you can go a backhand turnover, but landing your disc flat on that hillside is a must, because at any sort of cut roll angle, and you're going to be about 100 metres away from the basket.
Yeah. The backhands, if you're worried about, hitting the tree early, the backhand's the way to not do that.
That's a great shot from Blake.
But the backhand's also a very good way to get a roll down the hill. So
Absolutely.
Blake's done that well.
Yeah, he's gone the putter, overstable putter, and he's panned that out very nicely.
Yep. And this looks a little short, as long as it's... No. it
Oh,
hasn't
the
sat.
forehand got punished too. He's going to be all the way underneath the willow.
Yeah.
It is such a difficult forehand. You need to start it so low and finish it up so high.
I mean, for a 72-metre hole, you're basically throwing it... I'm throwing this with
It's full power,
this full 90 to
Yeah.
100% power.
I'll tell you who'd be really good at this hole is Kevin Jones.
Yeah.
Doesn't it just shape up for his forehand?
This just hit a little early.
How does it feel to
And a
put...
little dagger to the heart.
How does it feel to put 105% power into the shot and have it go
Get
like
30
45 metres?
Yeah.
Mikey's got an enormous forehand.
He's got sneaky power. I mean,
Yep.
he's
just
a big
clean.
guy, but it's he's
Long
just
levers,
sneaky power.
long arms, long fingers, and he just doesn't waste any power. It's all going into the disc. I love his forehand.
Yep, just Bayne securing the 3. Just laying up there.
As are you. So Mikey's got a look. He's got a lethal spin putt just outside the circle. Oh, low out of the hand. Yeah.
I'm feeling there's
Mine was
just
good.
touch of wind
Mhm.
here. Find these exposed holes.
Ooh. Good bid from Blake. Weak
Yeah.
side, but caught a lot of chains. Oh, Paddy Robertson.
Yeah.
Not your day so far, mate.
Nah.
Luckily, still plenty of holes to play. Let's stay spoiler free. I'm going to tell by your positive demeanour right now that it's all up from here, mate. As we move on to hole 7, a nice par 5 to wet your whistle on. So no danger on hole 6 for the lead card.
Massive shout out to Heiser Flight, AusDiscs, and Launch Disc Golf for supporting the Eruption coverage. Alrighty, hole 7, par 5, 272 metres. It's a very gettable par 5 for most of the open division. You just got to navigate these early trees. Sometimes you'll see a whole mixture of backhand, forehand, or rollers. As you're coming down, you've got natural OB on the right-hand side, and then you've got the lines there to just make it a little bit trickier, funneling into the basket. That right-hand side OB is quite tight, about 6 to 7 metres up to that basket as well.
It's really the main danger. Oh, and he's flushed the first tree. I was going to say, once you get past the first couple of trees, the only real danger is that funneling OB near the basket.
Yeah. And Tim, I think this is where like the wind that we've had for the previous 2 rounds is really navigated, like it's determined a lot of the shots.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Blakey's just not turned his over quite enough.
Yeah, that looked like it had a huge angle, even if it didn't hit the tree. I don't know if that was going to pan out the way he envisioned. Can't pronounce those words this late in the day, Paddy. As we see Mikey Hare hitting trees. This was actually playing as the second easiest hole in this round. And the tee shots are leaving a little bit to be desired so far, but I'm sure you're going to rectify that, Paddy. What are you throwing here?
Well, Blakey's hasn't turned over as much. Like we haven't got much
I know
wind,
this disc.
so
This is your world, right? Flippy one?
No, it's
So,
a Havoc.
Oh, the Havoc, that's it.
So just nice and controlled, and that thing took off. And she's like, yep, no,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
flipping like a...
Oh, that's in Snaketown over there. Have you got a world with that stamp? Was that the old Tassie 2-head stamp?
No.
Oh, it just looks similar.
Well, that one is, yes, that is the 2-head stamp.
Yep.
But they didn't do worlds in that
Okay.
stamp. Yeah. So I'm pretty frustrated at this point, Timmy,
Mm-hmm.
because that is the one spot you don't want to be. Because even if you hit early, you can still get the birdie here.
Yeah, you just have to bite off more on the second shot. What a nice little pop-up from Blake.
Bit
Maybe not quite as
shorter
high as he
than
would
I
have
think.
liked.
Would have liked. I'm having a good think here, Tim, as you can see.
Just pondering life in the background there, Paddy. Having the old mid-round epiphany of, what am I doing throwing bits of plastic through the air when I get this angry out on the course?
Why are trees? So look,
Forehand cut roller.
just
These
take my
always-
medicine.
These always go well.
Yeah.
No, it's turned over, Paddy.
And that disc has never, ever done that.
Did that go OB?
It's that disc has been in my bag for 10 plus years, Tim, and it's never done that, and it does it today, and it went OB. So
That went OB?
yeah,
Oh,
it's
Paddy.
gone OB.
You're making a meal out of this hole so far.
Absolutely.
This is a huge forehand from Bayne. Just hitting, I'm pretty sure, no, it's not that tree. There's one tree right next to the one that Bayne just hit that's got a koala in it.
I love disc golf that much. I just want to, play as much of it as I can and throw heaps.
Oh, settle.
Nah,
That's a good shot, though. That was looking like it was tracking towards that OB line, but you got plenty of distance there. And hopefully, Paddy, should be an easy up and down from that spot, although I will hold my breath.
All right. This is leaking a little right, but I think it's short enough just to stay safe. I think Blake has decided to just
take
play
the
for par.
Yeah, he's built that 4-shot lead. He was tied with Bayne, it seems like minutes ago, and now he's got a nice healthy buffer. It's a little high from Mikey Hare. It's pushing forward. Can hit the willow. Is it getting OB? May have checked up just before the line, within inches by the looks of things.
I have a feeling he could be out of bounds there.
Okay.
But Bayne, he doesn't want to bar that out of bounds, but it has finished a little early and he's sitting just outside circle.
I'm going to recheck the stats. Yes, this hole is the second easiest for this round. What are you boys doing on lead card? making it look this difficult.
Just the pressure is so high on lead card, mate.
Trying to throw it in. Little lob up.
Nah.
Yeah, lovely. Saying you're in for the 6. Well played. After some early mistakes off the tee. So Mikey, I think he has a look for it from here. Unless we are calling this one out of bounds. Yeah. Oh, no. He's gone behind the tree.
It. I mean, he's right there, but
yeah,
not really how you shape it up in your head. Bayne,
what a putt.
Great putt. And secures the birdie and gets one back on Blake Houston.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to enjoy every second of that walk in, putting no additional energy into the jog in. I like that.
I like the slow walk. He's just absorb it.
The slow walk when you stare down your rival is what you do when you're 4 shots up, not 4 shots back. But he got one back, so well played.
Guys in the movies, mate, they don't look back at explosions. Cool guys in disc golf do the slow walk into the basket.
I remember that when AB and Ricky were duking it out, and Ricky hit like a 70-foot putt, and he just stared at AB and yelled. I'm like, that's the kind of aggression I like to see. So we have a look at hole 8, 164-metre par 4. I think all of you boys are just going to attack this with a huge backhand hyzer. Not worried about the OB carry. There is a little bit of a breeze to contend with, but as long as you put the distance and move on the disc, you should get there.
I mean, it's blowing a little bit in our face. Bayne is given this enough height and enough turn, and that's all the way down there.
Yeah, a little nose up, but it still just absolutely went a mile, and that's going to be nothing but a jump putt.
Yeah.
In eagle territory there, or it's maybe just take the easy birdie?
Still a bit short. I think he's just around circle 2. Blake has gone pretty
love
aggressive
that.
here.
He's gone quite inside, but I think that's got the distance. Oh, has it what? He's pin high.
He's right there.
Edge of the circle. Just a 540-foot par 4 putting for eagle. I didn't think we had that in Australia, Paddy. I feel like in the last 2-3 years, everybody's just plussed 150 feet onto their drives. Except for myself.
I was going to say everyone else, Tim. Everyone else.
That's it. Mikey Hare is one of those customers, and he's made sure this is safe by turning it over as much as he can, but he's got around the very last tree, and as long as you're not on the trunk there, you've got a free look at the basket. Having said that, I found that place exactly where Mikey was, and I decided to put my next shot about 30 metres OB. Those 40, 50-metre up shots, Paddy, they're tricky.
Yeah.
Hardest part of disc golf. Says no one ever. Ooh, this is inside. Have you got the distance? I like the distance.
I absolutely love this out of the hand. And then it was crap. It was absolute crap.
Did you clear the OB on the far side, or are you throwing from the near side?
Look, this is we have no vision at all, so we just had to rely on the spotters there.
And what did they say? I would have said from the camera that you cleared the far side near the basket. It did look like it was driving forward enough, but did you get the benefit of the doubt? What's the play there?
They put me into the corner.
Into that little corner, yeah. It does. It sort of jumps back quite a bit, so I think that's a fairly good read from the spotter. And you've navigated that nicely with a little touchy forehand, and you've given yourself a look for the OB par, which is, I think, all you can ask for from that particular position.
Yeah, it's frustrating though, Tim. This is a very, very straightforward 3 for us. You
want to be getting 7 and 8.
Feels like you're losing strokes.
Absolutely, it does. Got Blake and Bayne just laying up their eagle bids.
Yeah, Blake not wanting a bar of that. Now, putting has not felt good, Tim.
Oh, and you snuck that one in.
Snuck it in, and I hate it. Do you even, you know when you hate the putts that go in?
I mean, your timing just looks like the littlest bit off. You're kind of the wrist to arm speed for my eye, Paddy, and it's so hard to correct mid-tournament round, don't you think?
Well, look, we're a little bit past the tournament now. On reflection, 4 days camping with 2 young kids in the lead up isn't really.
I've been there, Paddy. You don't have to tell me, mate.
All right, next up, hole 9. It's a 68-metre par 3. You're teeing off from elevation. It's a little bit hard to see as the drone flies, but there's inbounds early, then basically a river of hazard, then a river of OB, and then your inbounds again. Really, just get it inside circle 1 and you're fine.
Bayne's done that pretty nicely, I think. It's got the distance to clear that little wedge of OB, and he's in the circle putting for birdie. I think, honestly, this hole, it had so many different coloured lines. When I read the caddy book, I was like, I hate it. And then when I played it, I was like, you know what? This hole is just such a gimme. It needs something. I don't mind the little bits of hazard and whatnot, making your putts that are just not in the bullseye that much more treacherous.
I mean, if you're ever going to do some planting down at Mount Gambier, this might be the hole to do some.
Yep.
There used to be some really cool trees that impacted the hole, which have unfortunately died now.
Yeah, I mean, we had, a bushfire run through this area. We had a mini tornado last year. It's absolutely copped it. And have we mentioned that it's actually in a volcano?
Yeah.
It's just like, it looks like heaven, but this place can absolutely feel like hell with the wrong weather. What are you throwing here?
This is a Saviour from Latitude.
Mm-hmm.
So just a zone-like, harp disc. And pretty routine, to be honest, Tim.
Yeah, nicely done. You throwing that guy every round, or were you going with the higher speed in the wind?
Nah. Even in the wind, thing just does exactly what you need it to do.
I was in two minds as to whether to go with the A2 type disc, the zone type disc, as you said, or the FX2, and I was going with the higher speed disc just to try and dump it in and sort of, play a bit of lawn darts.
Yeah.
Didn't work out, so maybe the lower speed option like you did is the way to go.
Just when in practice, all the very solid from Bayne there.
Yeah, that was a very good putt.
When
Finding
I
his
practiced
rhythm.
with the drivers, I just got the flare.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty straightforward tap in here.
It's funny, and I miss this island most days. I got it on the first day. In practice, I had 6 cracks at it, and they were all in the absolute bullseye. 2 of those cracks were mucking around flex forehand putts through the non-existent right-hand gap. It was just, it felt easy.
Yeah.
Step up to the 20 day, and you're just millimetres out of the OB line. So everyone cleans up on the birdie except for Mikey, unfortunately taking the 4. As we close out the front 9 results, we've got Blake. He's got a healthy lead, 3 shots over Luke Bayne. Mikey Hare's in outright 3rd place. And Paddy, you're not having the best start to round 3.
No, lost
1 over par.
8 strokes to Blake in 9 holes.
Well
That's
played.
Pretty solid. Yeah.
Paddy's guaranteed that he absolutely fires on the back 9. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Thanks very much for Parked Media and Gatekeeper Media. We'll see you for the back 9.